time again. Great Chugga-Bugga, it's that time again. What? Oh, that doggone camera moved a little bit. There we go. So many activities, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our Friday edition of the Fishman Takeover. Gregory Cockery here with Dylan Koch on the drums. Our goal today simply is to rock. And we intend on performing this goal with as much aplomb as we can muster deep inside the orange room. The coffee's been flowing. The scrolls have been read. We've gleaned secret testimony from the elders in the halls of a minty. And we're ready to engage in primal rockcraft. And there's nothing wrong with that, ladies and gentlemen. I've got the Lester Palfus in hand. Paris Ortiz, what's going down? Paris Ortiz, psych-delicacy. I said psych-delicacy. I say what? Psych-delicacy. I said psych-delicacy. I say what? Psych-delicacy. One of the greatest band names of all time, Paris Ortiz. I'm just going to throw that out there. I'm just going to throw that out there. All right, folks. I have locked and loaded the various portals. Sometimes you just got to grab a Lester Pulfus and begin to rock. And of course, this is outfitted with those delicious Fishman Fluence open core classic humbuckers. They'll rattle your polyps. They'll trim your nose hairs with the power of rock. The power of rock, they'll do all these things. Oh. Ah, yes. Oh. So many activities. We're trying to get this dog on camera figured out here, folks. It's been kind of a pain in the buttocks. We spent some coin on a new cams, and it's been causing us a little bit of, well, trouble. That's all right. Yeah, there was a little bit of can't find my way home. It's already written that today will be one to remember. It's written in the scrolls, is what he was saying. It's already been written in the scrolls and the emerald tablets, the halls of Aminti. Underneath the Great Pyramid, Thoth spoke. I don't know what any of that means. I was almost like a conduit right there for forces. They were speaking through me about the halls of Aminti. Halls of Aminti. Sounds like you were a place where you can get a delicious piece of gum. Halls of Aminti. See what I'm saying there, Dylan? What do you think? He says affirmative. He says affirmative. You know what? Sometimes I gotta tune it up. Sometimes I gotta tune her up, folks. was a rock funk thing, showing off the glorious powers of this Lester Pulvis and the mighty grooving power of Dylan James Koch on the drums, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, the Red Lester is a glorious thing. This is a featherweight, so it's not weight relief. It's just really light wood. This is 7 pounds something. It's very light. And it is a Wildwood Spec 57 Les Paul. And it has the Fishman Fluence Classic Humbuckers open core. And it sounds damn good. That middle position's got a lot of spankaroonie. I can mess around with the controls and get into all kinds of drums. Turn down the volume, I don't lose any highs. Now, if I grab around with these controls a little bit, ski here. Oh, what this frickin' thing? Oh, sometimes I just want to smash stuff, but I don't. If I grab the tone controls, I get different voices. So that's the second voice of that bridge pickup. So it goes from like a PAF to like a JB. And then this allows me to go, the top one, I get a coil tap. Just nice and skanky, right? Sometimes I want to smash stuff. Yeah. This over here like so. Are we not on Facebook right now? Did that, or am I just seeing all the? Am I just seeing all the YouTube comments? Oh, there we go. There's Facebook. For the Willie the Whip. Damn. Right? Willie the Pimp. I think that's a riff, right? Of course, I don't know the words to that one. I do know the words to it. You don't love me, yes I know. You don't love me, pretty baby. You don't love me, yes I know. But if you think I'll be your fool, better be on your merry way. I'm gonna tell my mother, I'm gonna talk to my father too. I'm gonna tell my mother, I'm gonna talk to my father too. I'm gonna tell everybody, don't start sniffing all that glue. I'm gonna talk to my father too. I'm gonna tell my mother, I'm gonna talk to my father too. I'm gonna tell everybody what those squirrels will do to you. like rock music. It's good for your soul and good for your nostrils. It's good for your eyes and it's good for your tonsils. Rock music. Rock music. Wow, a lot of advantageous things about rock music according to that selection. Parts of your body. The Red Luster has been deployed, ladies and gentlemen. Big Bob Getchow living down in Florida. Big Bob ain't so big no more, but the name remains Big Bobby. He's down in Florida, he's going balls deep. Making Wickman cry and I'm making him a weep. Big Bad Bobby, Big Bad Bobby. Hails from behind the cheddar curtain, and one thing that's for certain, they're gonna go the name of Big Bob down in Florida. They're gonna know the name of Big Bob down in Florida. He's dealing cards, he's breaking hearts, he's forcing people to smell their rancid farts. He's Big Bobby. A big Bob. A big Bob. A big Bob. Wow. Big Bob, you got a good song there. It's called Big Bad Bob. A lot of activities mentioned in that song. Glorious. Whoa, yeah. No keyboard player today. No, these, what we do, every other week, Toby comes down from Minneapolis. So he does not live in our home, nor in our town. He drives down 5 long hours in a delicious vehicle, usually with his gal pal. And they drive on down. We rock with great vehemence here in Orange Room, and then he drives back through the terrain of Wisconsin. That Toby song, the Toby songs kind of sounds like the Big Bob song. But on Fridays and Mondays at 4 p.m. Central Time, Dylan and I engage in a little whatever we feel like here on behalf of our friends at Fishman, using the glorious Fishman treats that we're using. And of course, this mighty guitar is loaded, piping hot, with Fishman Fluence Classic Humbuckers Open Core Persuasion. In the zebra looks like. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that cheddar curtain. I see what you did there. I like that. I thought you said Mr. Getchow. That would have been even better. Mr. Getchow, tear down that cheddar curtain. Play Welcome to the Jungle. I don't know Welcome to the Jungle, because you know what? I just don't know it. Because the song sucks, says Dylan. Dylan's filter is gone, ladies and gentlemen. It's just gone. He's just, you know what? I've had it. I ain't going to tolerate nothing anymore. And which really I think is going to make him ready for life after COVID. Life after COVID. Ba-ding-ding-doo-doo. A life after COVID. Ba-diddle-diddle-doo. Steve Karras, I saw your question out there. You were wondering if the open cores are the same as the classics. Yes, they are. It's just the new classics are the same as the open cores, which have 3 voices, actually. They have the 2 voices of each pickup, and then a third voice, which is a coil tap. Coil tap. Any Tim Bogart stories? I don't. I never met Tim Bogart, unfortunately. What a glorious individual. That little tune we did there was one of the tunes from the Radio Free Gristle record, which I just reissued with just the tunes on it. It was originally infested with little comic bits as well, but I just wanted the tunes out there. So got the rights back to that record a few years ago and finally put it out. So you can sign copies with posters are available while supplies last. And that little song right there, what did I call that song? It's a savage jam. I think it was called Mulligatawny Delta, after a delicious soup. Yeah, we got to work that one up with the Tobster. We'll rock the bejesus out of that thing. We'll rock the doggone bejesus out of that thing. Can you dig it? I kind of like that first little riff we were going on there, though. That Can you dig that? Tony says, I want your amp so bad, my friend. Tony, I don't blame you because this thing rocks the free world. It's so nice. Let me just tell you something, folks. It's so nice to have an amp. Now, granted, I'm pleased that my name is on it, and of course, when they sell, I get a little smidge so that I can provide sweet nourishment here at Koch Residence. Tonight, it's pizza night. Anyway. It always seems like it's pizza night. That's because every Friday we're doing a live stream. A lot of times on Fridays it's pizza night. Is that wrong? Don't think so. Anyway, everything you're hearing is the amp, the Koch amp. So it's a great clean sound. The reverb's great. The lead sounds great. The lead boost is great. And then there's a boost on top of that. It's just as, and it's got that delicious harmonic vibrato on board. Yeah. That's just with the harmonic. Here's the reverb on that. It's the coil tap. that was an adventure. It was an adventure with the Lester Palfus, outfitted with our friendly neighborhood Fishman, Fluence, Classic, Humbuckers, Open, Coo-hee-hoo-hee-hoo. Going clean, dirty and clean, all through the amp. The amp sounds a diggity doggone good. Oh, diggity dog it. Feels so right. Feels all right. Feels wrong. Feels all right. Feels wrong. What's going on out there, folks? We're going to do one more jam, and then we'll talk it up a little bit. We're going to talk it up. I think it's pizza night. I think it's pizza night. I think it's pizza night. Say what? I think. Yes, you can. Taco Conch asks a question. Great name, by the way. Can you get all black or all cream Fishman humbuckers? You can indeed, and you can get these juxtaposed as well. You can get black white, white black. You can or all cream or all black or chrome or gold. There's gold in them thar hills. You can get all kinds of various aesthetics. Yeah, I think we are going to get a Hawaiian. We do like the Hawaiian pizza. We're not a stranger to it. That's usually one in the grab bag. There's a classic, which is delicious sausage, onion, and our friend Mr. Mushroom. Delicioso is what I have to say to all of you. Which guitars do you use on the forthcoming release, Drade? That's a good question, Mark Knight. All day and all night. All day and all night. Mark Knight. All day and all night. What? All day and all night. Mark Knight. To battle, says he. Grabs his scabbard and deploys his blade and goes into the breach. What? Anyway, sorry, one medieval there. Crazy. I used 4 guitars on the latest release, which will be out in March. I used, actually 5 guitars. I used my orange Gristlemaster. I used my blue Gristlemaster, Blucifer, Clockwork Orange, and then I did. We've got an upgrade for you, says Restream. Later, Restream. Don't bother me right now. Another time. I'm going to press another time. I used the prototype P90 Gristle Master, and I also used a ES335 loaded with Fishman Classic humbuckers. It's my 63 50th anniversary red 335 loaded with the Fishman glory, and I used that on a couple 3 tunes, I believe. And then I used the Koch amp on the whole doggone thing. Although I used the head and cabinet version this time. So there's a head version that you can get with a 212 cabinet. And that's what I used. I had the head in the room with me, so I could adjust accordingly. And there we go. I don't think I used this beast on the record. I used the 335 instead. Although this guitar sounds magnifico.
I used that guy in Succulent.
Did I use this on Succulent? I can't remember. Dave Charles says, does the amp come in any other color than blue? Yes, there's a black version and there's a red version. And I believe that Wildwood is going to get some of the black versions. Can you dig it? Play Master of Puppets. Muster of Pappets. Bluesman. That's funny. I don't know the Master of Puppets. But it sounds... How is the 58 Custom Shop Lester going? I love that guitar. It's magnificent. It's a glorious morsel. Can you dig it? Pastor of Muppets. We are gathered here, Mr. Muppets. What speakers are there? There are Jensen Jet speakers in the 210 version of the amplifier. A question is there, who likes Led Zeppelin? I think Kashmir. Led Zeppelin is always good. There's always a good time for Led Zeppelin. And that's all there is to it. Dylan, what should we do for our last rock and roll medley of doom and destruction? Just make it up as we go along is what we're going to do. Pretty much going to happen. Oh, someone wants to hear a polka. Roll out the barrel. Oh, someone wants a Cat Scratch Fever and Hot Blooded medley. Oh, Lord. I just wanted to say hi. Hi! I don't know what he's saying there. He doesn't know what he's saying. He's talking about some kind of an ailment due to some kind of strange, or the great weather. Here I come again now, baby! Kind of funny. We've gotten to know Derek St. Holmes a bit. He's a very funny dude, and of course he's a great singer. Sometimes I'll just go up to him when we're hanging out at a guitar show or something, and I'll just go up to him just very, very deadpan and just go, "Here I come again now, baby," like a dog in heat. As you do. And then he starts laughing, and he goes, "That's nothing. You ought to hear." And then he starts reciting some of the other lyrics that you can't really hear what they are, but when you hear them, you're like, "Oh my God, what?" Oh, fun. Here I come again now, baby, like a dog in heat. Thank you, Ryan, for that. I see that. Why don't you do a groove, Dylan, and I'll break into it. I'll make something up. Block rock music. How about Dylan back there on those drums? Digga 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 boom. Digga 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 boom. Digga 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 boom. But digga 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 boom. Hey, what? Digga 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 boom. What? Digga 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 boom. Dylan, why don't you order us some pizza? Do you know how to do that? You know how to do that with my phone, I mean? With my phone, I mean? My phone number? Just use my phone number. Never mind, I'll do it. You can't hear. He's got his earphones in. He's got his earphones in. He's got his earphones in. Ba-doom, bam, boom, wah, doo, doo. Folks, it is Friday night pizza night. It's going to be so damn delicious. It's going to be so damn delicious. Folks, any last questions out there? It is 5:06. You know what that means? It's time to feast. I am a fan of Kenny Burrell. I'm a big fan of Kenny Burrell. Ooh. Is the Greg amp heavy? It's not light. It's not twin heavy, but it's heavier than a deluxe. When's the new album coming out? Miles, we're aiming for March. We're aiming for March. And what? We're doing virtual NAMM next week. Yes, we are doing something on Friday for Fishman with Toby. Toby will be down. And then I'm doing something for on that same day, on that Friday, for Hal Leonard earlier in the day. Don't forget, folks, we are all doing a live stream tomorrow night at 5 p.m. Dylan and I on that Together website. I'll be posting more stuff for that. That's always a good time. That's a cool format because we can bring you on screen with us. We can bring you on screen. Bring you on screen. Countdown to Toby. You damn right. The website of that thing tomorrow, my website, of course, is simply gregkoch.com. But tomorrow's website that we're doing the live stream at 5 p.m. Central Time is 2, the number 2, and then the letters gthr.co. It's a very cool site. They're got a bunch of cool content on there. Josh Smith has been doing stuff on there. J.D. Simo's the one who hooked us up. Kirk Fletcher, Matt Schofield. All kinds of different folks, and we've done 2 of them so far, and the one we'll do tomorrow will be fun. And we play a few tunes, and we talk technique and whatever questions come up. And as I said, I can bring you when you join the site. It's free of charge. You join the site, and I can bring you on screen. So if you're like, you want to come on screen, sometimes it's fun to just see what you guys look like. We see you comment on the Google, but we don't know what you look like. Maybe you're aliens, and I embrace it. I say, let's make contact. I'll bring you on screen and you can show yourself to the world and say, I am an alien. I've come here to rock. My wife said I lost my mind. You know what? After 30 years of being with me, I think you would be used to my crazy activities. Sarah. Nice to know I could still surprise her. I guess the alien one was just caught her blindside. So wait a minute. Talking about aliens on a live stream? What are you, crazy? What? Yeah. Don't be afraid to engage. Don't be afraid to engage. And Johnny C in the house. Johnny C in the house. Johnny C. If I've ever met or played with Scott Henderson, I've met him once a long time ago, but I've never played with him. He's a glorious musician. The website for tomorrow is number 2 and then Gether, but spelled just with GTHR. Together.co. Just .co. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? GT2 and then GTHR.co, right? Ryan will correct me if I'm wrong. Moonshine and something. I'm sorry that it went by. I couldn't see it. .co, exactly. Deja Blue is in the house. Have I ever owned a Birdland or played one? Paul, I have not, but I have played them and I love them. I'd like to own a Birdland because that's a shorter scale. It bends strings like it's going out of style, and it would be proportionate to my large being. A lot of people say to themselves, what is that, a ukulele you're playing? They say, no, I'm just a big son of a gun, okay? That's why my Reverend signature guitars are just a little bit bigger, body-wise, just to be a little bit more proportionate to the larger fell. What time tomorrow? 5 p.m. Central Time. Saturday. All right, folks, I'm going crazy, so probably a good sign that I need some sweet, sweet nourishment. Pizza pie, that is. And so you all enjoy your evening, your Friday night, wherever you are. Let the good times roll. Thanks for tuning in as usual. Thanks for Fishman for sponsoring us on these live streams, our takeovers, if you will. We enjoy doing so. You make great stuff, and I enjoy these pickups like it's going out of style. I dig it. And don't forget, I am sporting these Fishman Fluence classic humbucker open core pickups. All right, folks, enjoy yourself. Rhett, what's going on out there, Big Daddy? Rhett. That's a good song. Let's record it. All right, you crazy kids, dig it, pick it, roll it, flick it. We'll see you later.